Next question.
Will there be a special message that you'll have for the audience tomorrow?
Oh,
or
yeah,
will you do that?
I'll be saying that. I'm gonna start the show with a prayer and honor Buddy Holly's spirit because he will be in the room tonight, tomorrow night. He's with me right now. He's with Tommy right now. He's with everybody right now. But to Tommy and Gary, sincere, you have the connection with Buddy by being with him and playing next to him. And I got to play the part in the movie. And out of 43 years of making movies, and I made over 150 films, that is the most special one. That is the most special one.
Just to
And
clarify,
forever will be. Yes, Mike?
How did it feel when you were nominated for an Academy Award when you were only 35 years old?
I was driving down Pacific Coast Highway from Rick Danko's house. Rick Danko played bass in a group called The Band. And I did a tour with Rick Danko and Paul Butterfield. And so I was at Rick's house, and I was driving home. It was about 5:30, and I had my radio on and said, Academy Award nominations are Warren Beatty, Heaven Can Wait. Gary Busey, Buddy Holly Story. Robert De Niro, The Deer Hunter. Laurence Olivier for Boys from Brazil, and John Voight for Coming Home. And it was like, I felt the sensation in my heart get big, but my angels told me, you knew this was gonna happen, Gary. You knew you were gonna be nominated. And in truth, I did.
You know, John Boyd did a pretty good job on that movie, and I think he should have been the silver medalist that year for that award. I've seen that movie once, but I've seen your movie about 20 times. So
John Voight told me the night of the Oscars, he said, Gary, look around. We got Bobby over there, we got Laurence Olivier, we have me, John Voight, and we have De Niro, John, Lawrence, and me, and Warren. And John said, you know, if we all had to play Buddy Holly, we couldn't do it like you. You were sensationally the best performance of the year. And as far as the year goes in my life, to see a musical done that well. So John won the award because of the sentimental value of Vietnam War being over. And John did a great job. He's a great actor. Fantastic. Everybody in the industry of making movies has an Oscar within them. It's just finding out through your mind how to be clear, vulnerable, and open. Because that gives the mind power to guide you into places you didn't know you were going.
Well, yours is a job of tremendous acting there. You had to transform someone.
Could you raise your voice a bit?
Sure. You had to transform somewhat, you know, because you had to get your hair black like Buddy. I guess you had to lose a little weight for that.
No, I just finished a movie called Big Wednesday, a surfing movie. And I was in hunk shape. And when I went home, Buddy Holly people were calling me, when are you going to get home to make the movie? And I said, we got to wait for a while. I said, waiting. They said, waiting for what? And I said, a wave. We need the big wave to finish the movie. And so on Wednesday, the surf at Sunset Beach in North Shore of Oahu was 25 feet. So I went out and surfed in that and came home. Then he sat me down and gave me 3 permanents. And then put black, what is it called? Color in my hair. And gave me the glasses and put me in some 1950 dorky looking clothes. And the beautiful point of that was I could not find Gary Busey in the mirror. I was looking at Buddy. Yee! Yes, ma'am.
A favorite part of the movie or film?
Every bit. Every bit. Every bit. Every bit. Every take in the movie was one take. The music was all one take. One take. We had 23 locations out of the studio, and we made them all in one day. And sometimes, you know, when you shoot a movie, you shoot 3 or 4 or 5 pages a day. But we were making it. And when you have 5 people in the scene, you're going to have to cover. All 5 people have a master shot and have extreme close-ups on the leaders of the scene. And we did it without effort. There was so much love from the heart of everybody on that set. There's no way this is going to fail. and it didn't.
Do you feel that Jerry Allison and Joe B., that Don Stroud and Charles Martin Smith were as much like them as you were like Buddy?
No, that was a shame. They, the people making the movie did not ever, they hadn't made a movie before. And so, they didn't take respect and research to the crickets.
Right.
And J.I. and Buddy, Joe B. and J.I. and Joe B. were very upset. And, there's nothing I can do about it because I wasn't allowed to have creative collaboration. I wasn't allowed to tell my stories of what I knew about Buddy and J.I. Asked for J.I. to come to the set, and they said, no, he can't come, you're playing the part. I should have right then said, okay, movie's over, until you get J.I. Allison here. But the pressure was big, but it wasn't big. But I was really walking a fine line of truth. And I stayed on that fine line of truth. And I still am on that fine line of truth when it comes to Buddy Holly and his music. It's such an honor to have chosen to do that. Have chosen, listen to my grammar, to have been chosen to do that. Somebody help me.
Tell us about playing True Love Ways for Maria Elena at the premiere.
The premiere of the movie, we're sitting there, Maria Elena Holly was sitting on the end of the row I was sitting on. Just you know why you and I sang the song. She got up in the middle of the song and left. I went, oh no, oh no. But when we had the after party, she came out to me, took me outside and put her hands on my shoulders, and she said, you have brought Buddy back to me. You are my buddy. And I said, True Love Ways? And she said, yes. And she said, you know, when we were in bed one night, I said, Charles Hardin Holly, you have true love ways in Puerto Rican. And he said, what does that mean? I said, you have true love ways. That's in the movie. Ooh. This is an emotional time for me in a very good way, in a very good, uplifting way. I'm so happy to be here. So happy to be meeting you and having the generosity of Master Tommy Alsop here. Alsop, you know what that name means? It means when you have a toast, you know, you lift your drink, you Alsop. That's a true Tommy Alsop story to Gary Busey. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hi. Do you have a favorite Buddy Holly song for doing different stuff around the house, different chores?
Okay, I'm sorry, I cannot hear you. Could you speak a little louder for me?
Sure. Do you have a favorite Buddy Holly song for doing particular activities?
I don't understand your question.
Like I have Buddy Holly song for tidying the house or mowing the lawn or anything like that.
I don't understand it, Mike. What's he saying?
Do you have, when you're doing stuff around the house, fixing stuff or taking the kids or your wife on a walk, do you think of a certain Buddy Holly song during the course of a day?
Oh, no. I don't think of them. I feel them because they're always in me and they'll be there forever. I got a CD my wife made with Buddy Holly songs on it. I've been singing Buddy Holly songs. Every time I get in the car, I'm singing That'll Be the Day. Let's see, Words of Love. Fool's Paradise. They're just with me. They're not going to leave me. I can't let them go, and if I could, I wouldn't. Can't let those go. Yes, sir.
Have you ever had a dream where Buddy Holly has spoken to you? And so, what did he say?
No, they're not dreams. And he speaks through me. And when I have instincts to tell me something about Buddy that he wants me to know, that's the angels talking to me. It's all in the spiritual realm and the supernatural. That's where this connection is I have with Mr. Holly. And it's beautiful because it'll never die. I got to get with Don McLean, tell him to change those damn lyrics. No, I honor that song because I weep when I hear it. Boy, I'm going to go again. here. Ha. Let me hear you say the words I want to hear, darling, when you're near. Words of love you whisper soft and true, darling, I love you. Hold me close and tell me how you feel. Tell me love is real. You see the emotion Buddy put in the song. You could feel when he sang the lyric, because the lyrics came from the truth of his heart, and you can't deny that.
Jerry, you're a natural baritone, and Buddy was more of a second tenor, and you hit his notes very well.
Yeah, I know.
Did you have to?
I can sing high.
Did you have to work at that, or was it, it came?
You ever been kicked in the nuts by a goat? That's what's gonna do it. Bah! Oh! And then it's, hey, baby, I love you. No, yeah, I have that natural range. It's just there. I don't want anybody to go out and get kicked in the nuts and by a goat to see if you can sing high. Don't do that. These questions are good. I'm liking them.
What's your favorite Buddy Holly song?
All of
And
them.
what do you think was Buddy's favorite song?
Huh?
What's your favorite Buddy Holly song?
All of them. All of them.
What do you think was Buddy's favorite song?
All of them. Right, Tommy? Right. All of them. So true and ambitious and filled with love and grace and poetry and rhythm and softness and simplicity. And the word simple. I'm going to take the words that spell simple and create a definition for it. SIMPLE stands for see it manifesting precious loving energy. And Buddy was very simple in his songs, which gave a sweetness to it that cannot be denied again. Denied. Can't deny it. Can't deny it. Can't deny it. Stay. No. You and your bad teeth, get back there. Get some oral gel. Is anybody in here wearing their underwear backwards? Because this is cold weather, you know. Okay, never mind that. Next question. Come on, come on.
What did you learn about Buddy by portraying him?
What?
What did you learn about Buddy by portraying him? What kind of man was Buddy, would you say?
That's a great question. I've never thought of that question to ask myself, nor have I had it asked to me before. Say that question again.
What did you learn about Buddy by portraying him? What kind of a man was he?
Straight, honest, pure, truthful, loving, caring. That's what I learned about him. When you play a movie and you're playing a real guy who lived and you're singing his songs, you get stamped with the truth of everything he is. And I say he is because he's still alive in my heart. And his spirit is in the air now. Yay! Sorry, Mikes. Here's what we're going to play tomorrow night. Here's the set list. Rave on. That'll be the day. Maybe baby. It's so easy to fall in love every day. Oh boy. Words of love. Well, all right, so I'm feeling foolish. Well, all right. True Love Ways and Peggy Sue. And then we leave the stage. And then when people clap and scream, we come out and play Not Fade Away. This is an honor to me to be with you people because you have editorial power that is very significant for the honor of Buddy Holly's life and music. I really salute you and give you my heart for being here.